On his brief stay with Ma'ala Foresight, Alex de Waal, Executive Director of the World Peace Foundation and Research Professor at the Fletcher School of Global Affairs, Taft University, discussed on the current situation in Tigray and Eritrea's invasion of Tigray territories. On his interview, Alex highlighted that Isaiah's intention is to see Ethiopia weakened in general and specifically to see Tigray eliminated as a political entity.
Well, what Isaiah wants to do is to have Ethiopians kill one another. He wants, and in the early weeks of the war, it looked as though his ideal scenario was playing out. The TPLF was almost wiped out, and the Ethiopian National Defense Force was destroyed in the meantime as a workable institution. So he was getting his way, and he wants to see that happen again.
Alex says that the world genocide is nowhere more applicable than in Tigray.
I think if there's any case in the contemporary world where the term genocide is applicable, it would be Tigray. I think that if the State Department investigation into what was happening in Tigray, the report was completed 13 months ago. If that were to be unveiled, I think we would probably see the conclusion of the investigation is that there is a case to answer. As you say, the acts constitutive of genocide have been committed, and the intent is there, at least among some of the key perpetrators.
Alex also noted that there can be no peace process until Eritrea is fully withdrawn from Tigray and out of the picture of the Ethiopian political affairs. He also says that Abiy's commitment for a peaceful resolution of the conflict is tactical and opportunistic rather than a genuine and strategic desire for peace.
There has been a general understanding that as part of the peace process, Eritrea has to withdraw. But until such time as Eritrea is not only withdrawn from Ethiopia and from Tigray especially, but also completely and verifiably out of the picture, there can be really no peace process between Tigray and Addis Ababa. And the reason for this is that however much Abiy might be committed to peace, and my own view is that his commitment is only tactical and opportunistic, it is not genuine and strategic. But even if he were genuinely committed to peace, he would not be able to achieve that peace without the consent and the cooperation of Isaias Afwerki.
Regarding the recent outbreak of hostilities, Alex says that Isaias has played an equal role as Abiy upon instigating the war on Tigray.
I think what we can say with some confidence is that Isaias Afwerki has been exercising a veto over any attempt to any possibility of resolving the war in Tigray. And until that veto is resolved, we have to say Isaias is at the minimum a co-equal actor along with Abiy in instigating the war. It's hard to say who really is driving this car. But if we would want to say that Abiy has his hands on the steering wheel, it is Isaias who is there in the instructor's seat with that emergency brake, who is able to either stop it or prevent it from stopping.
Finally, Alex cautioned that for a real peace process to be possible, a definitive removal of Eritrea from Tigray and an end to the starvation perpetrated through siege needs to happen immediately.
I think the number one and number two factors are the definitive removal of Eritrea from the equation. Not promises, not bland assurances, oh, Eritreans will withdraw. We need a definitive removal of Eritrea with some robust, truly robust international guarantees. And if those guarantees aren't forthcoming, then there will be no end to this conflict. There may just be another lull before the fighting resumes. The second, I think, is there has to be a definitive guaranteed end to this starvation siege.